Highlanders Football Club are through to the quarterfinals of the CHIBUKU Super Cup after dismissing Greenfuel by 3-0 in a lively first-round tie played at Barbourfields Stadium Sunday afternoon. Watched by an appreciative crowd that included some of Highlanders' yesteryear greats, Boso were threatening as early as the 5th minute, Melika Ncube rifling from the distance, though his attempt sailed marginally over the bar. Boso were showing so much promise with their passing game early in the match, and within a minute they had forced a corner after some one-touch passes that suggested an afternoon of great entertainment from the home side. Yet in defense, where Highlanders have drafted hard-working Ndlovu alongside Peter Mutua, there were moments when Highlanders were jittery, led off by an equally goal-shy Greenfuel strike force. On 12 minutes, marvelous Chikumira's dangerous free kick was parried onto Peter Mutua, who must have been surprised to see the ball rebound off his forehead. At their best, Boso carved out interesting build-ups. They did find channels between the Greenfuel defensive lines, though the visitors deserve credit for maintaining shape as they repelled the Highlanders' raids for the scoreline to remain goalless. A quarter of an hour gone, uncharacteristic of marvelous Chikumira, he let fly wide of the Greenfuel right-hand post, with most expecting it west a serve from the keeper. There is no doubt who dominated possession in the opening 20 minutes of the match, though Greenfuel will argue that it was tactical as they remained unharmed despite the Highlanders' pressure. So far, Boso were being restricted to long-range shots, never worrisome to Tendai Chirara, the Greenfuel goalie. Midway through the half, Highlanders keeper Rafael Pitisi was stretchered off after sustaining a knee injury. He was replaced by long-serving Ariel Sibanda, who received a resounding applause as he made his way onto the pitch. Play resumed, and so did Highlanders' attacks. Again, a marvelous Chikumira with another attempted goal that couldn't find the target. A minute before the half-hour marker, Prince Ndlovu tried to squeeze his free kick via the near post, but Chirara was alert to make a clean catch. After his countless attempts at goal, Chikumira went provider, and he was much better off with a wicked cross that Linot Chikua couldn't direct on target with a header. With the game seemingly headed for a scoreless first half, Highlanders finally broke the deadlock after Prince Ndlovu's lob was flicked onto Melika Ncube, who had an easy task tapping home from close range. The opener was heavily contested by Greenfuel as they felt Melika was offside when the ball was flicked through. The decision stood and 1-0 in Highlanders' favour at half-time. Highlanders finally squeezing Greenfuel till they cracked in the first half added time, having been repelled an entire 45 minutes. Greenfuel returned for the second half to produce their biggest scare of the match when Maibongwe Ndlovu swept past two Boso defenders before cracking a blistering shot that Ariel Sibanda double-fisted to safety. Boso weathered the storm and made safer their lead by doubling the scores, young Prince Ndlovu twisting and turning up before curling in a cross that Ncube Ndlovu immaculately finished to make comfortable Highlanders' fragile lead. 2-0 up, Highlanders could have made it 3 on 66 minutes, bustling Ncube playing Honest Mhlanga through, who could not get his angles correct, shooting wide off the right-hand post. With little over 20 minutes to go and 2-0 down, Greenfuel still battled to come back into the game and created a fair chance with Chris Ngwende charging at goal, only to disappoint with a poor shot to the perimeter fence. Prince Ndlovu, still searching for his first ever Premier League goal, almost broke the darker following an exchange of passes with Makinon Mushore that released him wide on the left. Sending a dipping ball towards goal, it took an alert Chirara to tip above the crossbar as danger loomed. Greenfuel were almost caught naked at the back after a clearance from a corner kick landed on Makinon Mushore, who threaded a great pass onto young Prince. With Honest Mhlanga providing options on the right, Prince sold Honest Moya a dummy before blasting a flying shot that went to the grandstands. Highlanders then made certain their progress to the next round after some great hold-up play from impressive Ncube before laying for marvelous Chikumira, whose goal-bound shot took a deflection to betray keeper Chirara left diving the wrong way. 3-0 to Highlanders, and it was as good as done. Even the body language of Greenfuel players told the story of a lost cause. It could have ended a goal harvest for Highlanders with Greenfuel seemingly throwing in the towel, but Boso became generous in front of goal with Honest Mhlanga chief culprit. His shots are consistently finding anywhere on the perimeter fence except the target. The game winding to its close and Highlanders blowing chances as if they cared not, Greenfuel almost did them a favour with Tashinga Fende poking the ball past his keeper towards his own goal. He recovered only to lay onto Prince Ndlovu, but again the chance went to waste, a team effort picked up by Chirara for the last piece of the day's action. 3-0 win to Highlanders then, who storm into the last 8 as they join the day's other winners, Manica Diamonds, with a similar 3-0 victory over CHIBUKU Pirates, whilst Simba Bora had to make it 4-3 following post-match penalties after the match had ended 0-0 in regulation time. For the Premier Soccer League at Barbourfields Stadium in Bulawayo, I'm Thandazani Zimbwa.